Welcome back, friends. Our good friend Chris Lloyd from the Film Yap is here with his reviews of the latest movie releases. We've got a lot to get into, so we're jumping right in. What's new in theaters? Tell us about Predator: Badlands, Chris.
Yeah, we're really getting into the busy season. Predator: Badlands is, the latest iteration. This is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who's done the last 3 Predator movies, and it's actually sort of about a offshoot Predator. He's actually like a small. He's described as the runt of the litter. I would use that word.
Okay.
And so he's dismissed by his clan, and he's sent off to this planet to bring back the big prize to prove his worth. He ends up partnering up with a synthetic human, played by Elle Fanning, or I should say half of one, because she's currently missing her legs. So they go on this little quest to get her legs back, also prove himself, and things go from there. Very action-filled, well done piece. Some people complain this is rated PG-13 compared to the other Predator movies. I really enjoyed it, actually. Nate Richard, in his review on the Film Yap, actually said in tone and feel, it actually feels a lot like the Mandalorian show.
Oh, cool.
And I like that. I like that in there. So I enjoyed this quite a bit.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So tell us about Die My Love.
Die My Love stars Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson in a very different story. It's very downbeat. They play a young married couple who it switches around in time, like when they're young and getting in courtship, and then they have a baby, and she suffers some really serious postpartum depression. We're talking clinically depressed kind of stuff, and she ends up acting out both ways that are like I would describe as abusive and also some self-harm. So this has been described as a black comedy. Sissy Spacek is also in it. Nick Nolte. I'm not sure how funny it is. I didn't find it particularly funny, but it's a really bold performance by Jennifer Lawrence. Kudos to her to really sinking her teeth into an unsympathetic character.
Yeah.
So it wasn't for me, but maybe it'll be for you.
Okay. Pretty cool cast, too.
Yeah.
All right, In Your Dreams, Chris.
So this is a animated film. It's in theaters this week, and then it switches over to Netflix next week. And it's a little derivative. Kind of got a little, from borrowing from Inside Out and Rise of the Guardians and some other animated films. It's about 2 siblings who find that they are sharing the same dreams on this quest to go see the Sandman, who can grant their wish, which is to try and keep their family together because their parents are kind of going in different directions in life. As you can see, nice animation. This is probably for like the age 6 to 10 kids.
Okay.
Quite a bouquet of gastrointestinal humor, shall we say. Is a good thing. I enjoyed it. It's not the most original film in the world, but it's entertaining.
That's cool. All right.
And another movie with dreams in the title, Train Dreams.
Train Dreams. This one is not actually about dreams, but this is Joel Edgerton. Very slow, contemplative, quiet movie. Just played at Heartland Film Festival and got a lot of recognition. And it plays this man, and it follows him through life where he's kind of alone. He ends up falling into having a marriage and a daughter that makes him very happy without giving anything away. His daughter and wife go away, and then he spends years waiting for them. Are they going to come back? And things go, and he kind of ends up getting labeled as the hermit. Not the film for everybody. It's very spiritual, I would say, without being religious. It's just gorgeously shot, and it's just a look at this man living a life that some would say had no worth, but really in a lot of ways is amazing.
Wow.
And some terrific supporting cast in that as well.
Cool. All right, talk to us about the movie Christie. What's this one about?
So this stars Sydney Sweeney. This also played at Heartland, and this is about real-life female boxer Christy Martin. You remember her from the 80s and 90s, really a pioneer in the sport for women. And it's really a biopic about her rising up from nothing, like literally, like a trailer kid. And she ends up falling in with this older man who becomes her manager, and then her husband. And they kind of having this relationship that I would describe as quietly abusive. And then it's just look of her rise and, getting into the fame, and then of course sort of the inevitable fall, and then finding her own way. The real Christy Martin was actually at the screening at Heartland. I literally bumped into her.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Christy. Terrific performance by Sydney Sweeney. Continuing to show that all the hype about her, she really is a serious actress who's showing her chops.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I hope I'm getting this title right. Nuremberg?
Nuremberg, yeah. So this is based on the real-life trials of Nazi officers after World War II. And this is based on a little piece of the story that you may not have heard about, which is stars Rami Malek as a psychiatrist who is assigned to work with the prisoners, keep them in line, and honestly try and keep them from committing suicide and lending authority to the proceedings. And Russell Crowe plays the chief of the generals, and it's got 2 Oscar-winning actors in it, and really it's all about watching them just go at each other and chew scenery. It's that kind of movie, just great dialogue, terrific face-offs. A little bit of a Silence of the Lambs thing there, where they're the person on the outside of the cage talking to the person on the inside, and they end up forming a strange relationship.
Interesting.
Well done film.
Okay, Nuremberg. Okay, and you've got a promo as well for Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Yes, indeed. Ticket.
Yeah.
That's coming out next week, and we are giving away free tickets to an early screening.
Wonderful.
So make sure to head on over there and click that button to sign up and get your free tickets.
Excellent. You can go to
Okay.
filmyap.substack.com right there on your screen to connect with Chris and his team and enter some great giveaways and get some awesome reviews. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks
Great
for
to be here.
being
Good to see you as
here.
always, my friend.